Hey guys, Alex here. I'm the developer of LANDNAV. This will be the first video in a series I'll be doing to act as video companions to the text training that's in the game. So this video I'm going to go over the Gameplay 101 lesson, Military LANDNAV Exercises. So if you open that one up, it gives you an overview of basically how a LANDNAV exercise works. So if you're coming in and you know whether or not you know how to use a map and compass, all that sort of thing, this will just give you a general overview of kind of how the game works. So what are the rules? How do I win? How do I lose? So I'm going to run through an exercise real quick to show you. So real quick, the gist of it is that we get a list of objectives, and those objectives are called control points, and all those control points is signs out in the woods that look like this. It's an orange and white sign, and it has a 4-digit number on it. And what we got to do is go to each of those control points that we get assigned, write down that number that's on it in our notepad, and that just proves that we went there, we went to the correct one, and then we're going to turn our notepad in at the end location, and then it will be graded. And there's two major criteria we're being graded on. Did we go to all the correct control points and write down the correct ID code from them? And that's going to say if we did that, then we are on target. And did we do it all within the prescribed time limit? And if we did, then we were on time. So you're going to be graded if you have to be both on time and on target. If you miss one, the whole thing's failed. Okay, so let me jump into an exercise, and I've already done some of the prep work, so I already kind of know what my plan is, but I'm just going to run through it real quick so you can get a sense of how it all actually looks like, what you're going to be looking for, and all that good stuff. So when you first load into an exercise, you'll probably want to open up your notepad, and your notepad will by default be on the front page like this, and you can see right there it's got the name of the exercise you're doing, report no later than times. That's your time limits. In this case, the time, this is just a practice course, so the time limit is set to like 5 hours, and for all the different performance ratings. And then you got your start and your end location, and you got your control points list. Now you can go to the control points in any order you want. You don't have to go to them in the order that they are listed. But just be careful. Make sure you do write the ID code next to the correct control point that goes with it. Even if you actually went to all of the correct control points, if you wrote the ID code, like mismatched, so if you went to, this control point, but you wrote its number down here, and then you went to this control point and you wrote its number down here, you would get them both wrong, even though you did the work to go to them. So definitely, factor into your plan that you need a few moments here and there to always double check yourself, because there's zero tolerance for mistakes. Okay, so I already plotted my points and made the notes I need for the mission. So I'm going to go around and collect my IDs, and then when I come back to the end location, in this case the start and end location is the same for this exercise, then that's when I'll turn on my notepad and get my grade for the exercise. So I'll go ahead and do that now. So we're going to go at 87, 125. And now if you want to play this exercise, I'll show you real quick. Just go to military exercise here, difficulty group beginner, go to practice course. This is a great course if you're just learning how to play the game, because it's got like a 5-hour time limit, so you don't have to worry about time. And all of the control points are close by, though. They're all within 100 to 200 meters in this, just around this little clearing area. So it's a great way to get some practice without having to, have a lot of commitment. And I highly recommend turn on CP's display coordinates. As long as you're a beginner and learning, this is a great thing to turn on. It will really help you a lot. You'll understand more of what it's going to do once you have a better sense of how the game works. But I'd highly recommend turning it on. So what did we say? 87 for 125. Okay, and I kind of have an idea where I'm going, so I'm not going to bother counting pace. I'm just going to turn up the time to 3 times speed and get through there. Get to the points quick. Now this 3 times speed isn't just a developer thing. You can use that as well. I just recommend being really careful with it, because it can get you lost in a hurry It's really there for, like, exactly where you're going. You can see your destination in the distance, and you just don't want to sit there for 2 minutes and walk, so it can speed things up for you. But if you're searching for things, if you're not sure exactly where you're going, I definitely don't recommend using it because it'll get you really lost. 2619, and this is 02516, 02516, 2619. Great. Now my next one is down here, and now I've already played this a couple times, so I kind of know where I'm going. But usually you're going to be doing a little more work to use your dead reckoning skills, use your terrain association skills. And now if you are a total beginner and you're watching this and you're saying, hold on, this guy's not teaching me anything, don't worry. All that technical training that's going to teach you how to actually do the skills in land navigation is going to be coming. I mean, it's already there, available in the training menu, but I'll be making videos that you can use as well, just in case you prefer to watch videos. Okay, and the last point is, okay, yeah, that one is to the west. About 200 meters down here. There he is. Okay, so now, this is my last point. Now you've seen, okay, that's what a control point looks like. That's what I'm looking for. And I understand the general process. So 4635. Now I'll go to the endpoint, and so that's it. That's what you'll do for an exercise. Of course, they can get longer, more complicated than that, but that's the basic gist of it. So now we're going to report to the end location. It won't always be the same as the beginning location. You'll have to check your notepad, but once you report to that end location, they'll take your notepad and grade it, and they're also going to look for, did you finish in time? So one thing I recommend doing before you're eager and you want to turn it in, double check your watch, see how much time you have left. In this case, we got 4 hours and 45 minutes left, so I'm not, I'm definitely take all the time I want to double check everything, make sure I did everything right. There's so much time left that if I realize, like, oh my god, I went to the wrong point or something like that, I even got enough time I could go back and fix it. In this case, I feel confident with my answers, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it in. So I'll approach the Humvee until this appears, and then I'll just, yes, confirm I want to turn it in. And here is the after action review screen. It's going to show you where you went with little timestamps, and it's going to show you where your actual control points were, and then it will give you your grade. So I'll go ahead and push next, and it'll start doing its magic up here. Now this is a work in progress. Eventually I'm going to add like a line render so you can kind of more easily see the line that you went, but you can just follow the timestamp so you can see it, like, okay, 1302 I was here, 1304 I was here, and look at that. So I got a no-go. I was not on target. So what happened? We can see the IDs here. So it's 2619. Okay, I got that one. 6802. Look at that. I put 6902. Now, I did that on purpose, but this is just an example that you have to pay close attention to the details. And like I say, always double check your work. If you took an hour to go and work really hard to get to a control point, and you got lost along the way, and you did all this crazy figuring to figure out where you were, and it would really suck to lose the exercise because you typed in some number wrong or you put it in the wrong place. And LANDNAV is all about paying attention to the details. That's going to be the difference between having success or not, getting lost. You got to pay close attention to the smallest details. So that's reflected here in the way that exercises are graded. So that's a brief overview of how a LANDNAV exercise works. I hope now you have a good idea of what to expect. And like I said, if you are a beginner, definitely take some time to play this practice exercise, and just take your time. Don't worry about doing things fast. Just get used to how the game works, and then from there start going into some of those larger exercises. Okay, so that is your welcome to a LANDNAV video, and pretty soon I'll be adding more technical videos that will teach you how to use your tools and perform different skills. Okay, until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.